Welcome into the Fun Astrology Podcast for Thursday, August 25th. Thomas Miller here. Thanks for joining us. You know what I did yesterday? I did something kind of unusual, kind of bizarre for the end of August, but I was like, wow, this is really cool. I ordered my 2023 Honeycomb Almanac. And this year, I got the digital version along with, of course, the print version. And it came right away. So if you were, like this thing is my Bible for this show, basically. So much of what we talk about here comes right from the Honeycomb Almanac. And to be able to look ahead, because if you've been listening to Old Soul, New Soul, you know that we need to be looking 4 to 6 to 12 months ahead of where we are right now. Well, I just went ahead and ordered it, and now I've got the digital version while I'm waiting for the paper. That was just so cool. All right, Honeycomb Collective, if you're interested in that. Wonderful astrology tool that you should have by your side. And I get the added notes paper, just telling you, because you can use it as a journal as well. All right, let's talk about one aspect today. We have a sign change today, and then tomorrow we're going to really come in here and crank out the weekend because we have some significant stuff. So let's get the lay of the land here. First of all, what's happening right above our heads today? Venus is squaring the nodes of the moon. Let's tuck that away. We might come back to it. It already happened 3:04 in the morning Eastern time, so that's already baked in. We've already hit that one. Mercury leaves its home sign of Virgo and enters Libra, or Delia, Libra, Libra, this evening at 9:02 p.m. Now, today's moon is still solidly in the middle of the Leo degrees, but tomorrow it does leave Leo for Virgo. Now, on Saturday, Venus squares Uranus, the Sun squares Mars. Then on Sunday, Venus is opposite Saturn. Now, the nice thing as we turn the page, next week, there's not much at all. We'll be chasing the moon around the chart next week. I'll catch up with some of the listener questions next week as well. I think we've got answered a couple in Old Soul, New Soul, too, by the way, so check over there. But between now and Sunday, there definitely is energy above our heads in the sky. Now, I've been reflecting since this situation, obviously, with Brock, with Majana's son, and this sudden death, and these astrological significators that pointed to so many things around this. You know, even how do we look at daily transits where, for the vast majority of people, things just continue to go on? And yet, when I scan through Facebook, I continue to see jobs being lost, relationships breaking up. In Healing Convergence this past Sunday night, we had a record number of people by far asking for healing. Lots of very serious diseases. Cancer was prominent. And by the way, on that note, I also did something kind of cool yesterday I thought I would share out, and that is as I just started my morning little kind of routine and things, and I was wrapping that up and saying a prayer for the day and saying a prayer for Majana, and I just thought to add asking for premonitions. Immediately, I thought of Neptune in Pisces, which right now is basically in an opposition aspect. It's separating, so it's fading out, but in an opposition aspect to Mercury. So there is that putting the intuitions in the headspace, asking for a good hunch, a bad feeling if something is amiss, a good feeling if something needs to be leaned into. And you know what? As I was asking for that, it felt really, really good to be doing so. It's like, why not ask for intuition? I'll tell you something I'm going to be playing with as the moon goes around the chart every month, is to ask for intuitive pulses around where the moon is at a given time. So right now it's in Leo. What should I be doing with my work out in the world? Asking for intuition around or prompts around opportunities. Asking for hunches around, am I doing the right things? Am I working on my highest timeline? Is my time being spent on the best things? Tomorrow and for the weekend as the moon goes into Virgo, what organization, what's out of structure, what sock drawer in my world needs to be organized? Am I working as effectively as I can be. See, these are things that we could use and just say, give me a hunch, give me direction. Now, as far as energies, okay, we have the one today, so Venus squaring the nodes. Certainly things around relationships, talking about asking for intuition. If your relationship is having challenges, maybe there is something intuitive there in the space for you to learn around that. And as far as relationships related to our overall karmic purpose, often we are fueled by or guided into our soul growth through the vehicle of relationships. Also money. This big Saturn-Uranus aspect that's going to bake for the first 12 days of October, as we talked about on Old Soul, New Soul here about the Uranus podcast that's out right now. Should I be investing my money differently? What about karma and money? Are there issues that I have with money? Asking the universe to show you so that you can work on them. That's the reason for tension. That's why the square is there. Now, the big square of the weekend happens early Saturday morning, and that is the one that we mentioned. The Sun squares Mars. So that's an Earth-Air square, also between two fixed signs. So there's a lot of energy around that, and we will be in the very applying hours of that all the way through the rest of today and tomorrow. And then Sunday's Venus opposition to Saturn also correlates with Venus's square to the nodes today. So all of those things that we just mentioned get punched by Saturn and that opposition on Sunday. Couple of things I wanted to mention. Our Discord channel, if you'd like to join in on an ongoing conversation with Kristen Lawhead on Discord, just search up the Fun Astrology podcast channel there. And Laura Taft, one of our 3 readers on the funastrology.com website, wanted me to remind you that she is offering a 20% discount with the coupon code FUNASTROLOGY20 when you check out with her website. She's been doing a bang-up job, as all of our 3 readers and Glasscock. We got more readings services now than you could shake a stick at, so plenty of places to get some really good astrological advice. All right, have a great day. We'll see you back tomorrow for TGI Friday. Thanks for the little bit of extra time today. Have a good Thursday. We'll see you back tomorrow.